Hi there, welcome to my channel. My name is Amber. So when I first start recording, I still sometimes feel a little bit nervous. And I've noticed when I'm nervous, I don't know, I feel like my eyes don't always blink at the same time. I don't know what that's about. Anyways, hi, how are you doing? Hi, how are you? What's going on in your world? It's like cold here. It's like fall is here. I was hoping for a long summer, but I don't know if we're gonna get it. A little bit more flame here. So I had a Buddha. I have a few downloads. Hmm. First one was or is someone, so flip it where it needs to go. Either you or someone in your energy is gonna switch sides on something or like switch teams. That's weird. I almost felt like I was supposed to put my seatbelt on just now, which is super bizarre, but I think it's a message. Somebody, you maybe really need to buckle up, or I need to really buckle up. You have your water? Cheers. Mm. Thank you, water. Thank you, earth. Thank you, fire. Thank you, air. Thank you, ether. Thank you, universe. Great spirit. I just heard the sound of the eagle's call, our golden eagle. Thank you. Okay. Just take a moment and maybe just like thank your guides. Thank yourself for bringing you to this moment. I'm really glad that we get to share it together. Okay, so yeah, someone wants to change teams. It's like the tides have shifted and they're realizing real quick they're on the wrong team. So they want to I'm like getting this energy of someone even like trying to play dumb. Like I'm hearing that song, I'm only human. I'm only human after all. Mhm. Somebody's trying to manipulate in a low vibrational way with knowing they need to change teams to save face. What they don't realize is their ass is already on fire. Their ass is already on fire. Um, I want to look up the meaning of white butterflies. Like white butterflies have some significance to what you're going through. I'm gonna sing and clear this energy that's um causing resistance for me, if that makes sense. Ilari andu yalai undayali andayoshi ayondu yalai undaya. Iai andu yalai andi ayombu yadiri ahu ati andu yai yo. Yai yo. I'm seeing a pyramid, and at the top is this like blinking, super bright white light. It's like diamond, but it's the tip of the pyramid and it's blinking on and off. And I'm getting that that's you. You're a significant part of raising the earth's vibration at this time. Some of you are coming into mission. Wow, this energy just got like really serious. Some of you are being activated, your solar plexus. Um, it's like aspects of you, your ancestry, your DNA it's coming online right now. It's connected to the solar flares that we've been experiencing. But yeah, you're coming online, like you're stepping into mission, and that's like just, rule 62, don't take yourself too seriously. That's one of my biggest things to remember, is not to take myself too seriously. But like stepping into mission just means you're stepping into your life purpose with more awareness and more intention, and just more purpose, right? It's not just the da-to-da, day-to-day, caught in the flow of things. It's like, how do I show up in this world as my best self and do what my soul like had me incarnate here to do? Anyways, and it's going to look different for everyone. For some people, if you have children, then like that is a primary, most likely. I mean, I guess it's not like straight across the board, but in general, a child or children would be one of your primary purposes. It probably goes unsaid, but let me just check my phone really quick, because okay, let me see. All right, let's look up white butterflies, and then before I do that, um I heard someone's guides telling them that exaggeration is a form of lying and that they need to knock it off. So I don't know if that's for you or someone in your energy, or maybe it's not for you at all, and leave it for who it is for. But yeah, someone is learning a really intense lesson about um exaggeration being a form of lying. Yeah, and I don't want people to confuse, like, oh, they're learning a lesson because they've been a bad child or person, or it's not like that. We attract and manifest, like we are creator beings. Nobody goes through a lesson that they aren't a vibrational match to. Nobody goes through a lesson that they haven't attracted. And there's like a whole can of worms, like incarnating in the families we choose, and like how we're a vibrational match to the experiences we have in childhood. Like, yeah, some of you are coming online and you're realizing just how big it really is. How big it really is. I don't know. That doesn't really make sense to me, but maybe it makes sense to you. Okay, white butterflies. Let me just, there we go. I had a religious, if it was from a religious, oh, it was from a cult. I had a prophecy from a cult member back when I used to visit the cult. It's a while ago, but also like feels like yesterday. Let me see. Symbolism of white butterflies. Purity and innocence. White butterflies' radiant wings can represent purity and innocence, both physically and spiritually. Healing. White butterflies can symbolize healing, physical and spiritual transformation, love or marriage, friendship, a sign from a deceased loved one. Oh, some believe that seeing a white butterfly is a sign from a deceased loved one. And a messenger. Butterflies can be messengers in the waking world, signifying anything from love, can you hear me okay? And joy to impermanence and change. I'm getting a lot of Libra energy. Some of you might have a lot of Libra in your chart, or you might be dealing with a Libra with this love and marriage. Also, some of you might be getting a message. Maybe you've been waiting on a message. And some of you need to stop, not stop, but some of you are judging yourselves really harshly. And this white butterfly energy is very angelic. I might need to let the dog in a second. I want you to just imagine this white butterfly energy. It's like, dude, I don't know what I just got. She moves her body like a cyclone. You know that song? I don't know where the fuck that came from. Um, let's just imagine this energy is like a cyclone, but it's pure and it's angelic, and just let it wash over you. Let it move through you as if you were invisible. And as it moved through you, it took all that insecurity. Just release all that insecurity. Let it carry it away. Bring your hands to your heart center if you're vibing with what I'm doing right now, and just repeat after me. I give myself permission to be human, to be flawed, to have made mistakes. I give myself permission to learn as I go. And then we'll finish with a rhyme. To learn as I go, because I'm just here to grow. We're just here to grow. All right, let's get into the cards. She moves her body like a cyclone, makes me want to do it all night long. Oh, I was telling you guys, that's right. Oh, wow. Okay, that's cool. I got this prophecy from this religious person, and the thing about religious prophecies, so these people, this is just my opinion, these people definitely are, very intuitive and mystical and psychic, and all the clairs, clairvoyant, clairsentient, all that stuff. But because for some of them, not all of them, but for some of them, there's some kind of like religious attachment, like a low vibrational entity. And these things like aren't necessarily on them all the time, but when they like prophesy, and it's like it's coming from a place of pride and power and control, because there's these really unhealed wounds in some people, and they're hidden under this religion. So from out of the heart the mouth speaketh. So if your heart is not healed, and you're really operating from ultimately a place of low self-esteem, a place of lack of self-love, then what you pour out is going to have all that vibration included in it, along with what is truly I'm getting of Christ consciousness. And just think, like, we hear that word Christ consciousness all the time. Well, what it like Christ consciousness? The way I see it is it's like that's cool. So I mentioned the seven rays or the seven Elohim. I'm seeing Christ consciousness. It has seven strands of light. That's the rainbow too, right? Um, and it's and just like that Bible verse, in him we are and have our being and our breath. And it's like there's no gender assigned, it's an energy, but yeah. Sorry, I'm hearing, hang on just a sec. Sorry about that. I think this is gonna be another long reading, despite the fact that didn't want to do a long one. So I got this prophetic word and I talked about buckling up so that I could stay where I belong in the race. And it talked about how I was a wild girl and but um but it always incited this low level anxiety in me, which is what will happen when people have a religious attachment or unhealed wounds. All those things go hand in hand, right? But I don't like, not the whole world isn't walking around with an attachment on them. Like it's not like that. These things can attach to us. Like someone has a moment of rage, then like yeah, anyways. Hmm. That always gave me anxiety, that prophetic word, because it was like, well, what if I don't stay where I belong throughout the race? And they're like, how do I explain this? This is my race. Like, this is my life. I am a creator being. Yes, we are all one, but Aries energy, I am an individual. Like, I am the I, as in capital I. So there's no, I mean, like, yes, we live in this world of duality and there's, on your path or off your path, things like that, detours, whatever, but it's all your race. Like, it's all just happening for your expansion. There's no, Amber wasn't buckled up, so she didn't stay where she belonged throughout the race. Like, no, I'm fucking right where I belong. Like, maybe I need to buckle up for some big race that's coming. And when I say race, I just mean like adventure. Maybe you need to buckle up, Buttercup, for seeing a tidal wave and a person surfing it, letting their emotions move through them, feeling their feelings, but not letting the feelings carry them away. Okay. We've got the Three of Bowls, Six of Arrows. Ooh. And the Lovers. Says, well, you guys can read. Pretty explicit, but no, I really do love the artwork in the back. Like, I don't know, I just think that's so pretty. Anyways, Three of Bowls, third party situation. And I've talked about third parties a lot, but a third party doesn't have to be someone's cheating on someone. Like, a third party can be any like third voice in a relationship, whatever, or third influence. It could be a job, it could be a child, it could be a parent, it could be a best friend. Someone's moving away from being caught in between two energies. We've had this card recently too, but yeah, someone's gonna go ahead and step over the bullshit and head in the direction that their higher self is calling them. And it looks like they have an offering. I'm getting like Page of Cups energy, which is a emotional gesture. It could be, I'm sorry, I love you, I miss you. One of those or all of those. You pick. This is your race. Um, or it could just be, I mean, I'm getting that someone wants to share a song, like a song. Um, sorry, it's a really emotional energy, whoever I'm picking up on. They can't express, but a song can. It's like, so this song is this emotional gesture. Um, but yeah, it could be a message, just a hello. It could be flirty energy. It might be for some of you with the lovers out here. So, the lovers is a very intense connection. I was gonna say it doesn't have to be, yeah, it doesn't have to be romantic. It just represents a choice. Oftentimes a choice in love, but that love doesn't have to be another person. It could be yourself, like a choice in love, choosing yourself to love yourself and let go of these energies that want to keep you stuck. Because wow, so you're like really close to getting to where you want to go. Um, so yeah, and I love how these like kind of flow together. So there you are, headed out on the water. Here you are. Um, and this broken arrow, it's like you've identified, because the arrows represent swords and swords can represent truths. So you've realized that something that you thought was true was indeed false. And you're walking away from that false energy, whatever that false energy represents in your life. Blinded by the light. Let's go deeper. So, in the recent past, a decision and maybe even some, well, probably it's like your emotions and your thoughts, your feelings and your logic are like coming into union, and you're you're moving towards calmer waters. You're like on your way. Some of you hopefully are already feeling more mental peace, but you're headed straight towards this choice, right? This lover's card. And for a lot of you, it is romantic. Lovers, like I said, it can represent a very intense, deep connection. It can be twin flame energy, or if you don't resonate with that, you're probably on the wrong channel. But just, a soulmate, past life connection, a telepathic connection. Usually there's a lot of um, chemistry with the Lovers card. So, what's this Lovers card about, Source? The Wheel of Fortune. It's definitely about a choice. It's definitely about when you make a choice, it brings a completion and it turns the wheel. It's gonna, for some of you, a new chapter in your life. For some of you, a new book in your life. It is major arcana, clarifying major arcana. So if you don't know what I mean by major arcana, that's okay. It's not a big deal. Just Google it if you feel like you need to know. We have the Seven of Swords. Okay. Someone needs to make a decision about betrayal, deceit, backstabbing. There's different levels to the Seven of Swords, but it's a sneaky, nasty, someone's shadow, unhealed, unintegrated shadow running the show. And, it's clarifying this choice card, this Lover's card, and this Wheel of Fortune. What are you going to do about what has gone down in this very intimate relationship that's symbolized here by the Lovers? You have the power to um to what? To whoever I'm speaking to, you have a lot more power than you realize with creating your life, your reality. And sometimes it feels safer to be powerless, to believe that we're powerless, because if we believe that, then we don't have to make any choices. We just let life happen to us. But the universe is asking you to step into some new shoes. I'm seeing like regular shoes to like superhero shoes, whatever you want your superhero shoes to look like, that's perfect. Someone wants you to take accountability for your life and start making conscious choices about the direction your life is going and what you want your life to look like. There could be oh sorry, yeah, some of the signs we got Gemini and Sagittarius out here. Definitely some water energy and some air energy, but yeah, it's time. It's like you choose. You choose. I don't know. I feel like I could just leave it there. You guys want more? Can we get some more? Can we get some more clarity, some more guidance? Thank you, Source. Okay. So we have the four of wands in reverse and the Empress upright. So the Empress in this deck, she's just depicted as such a powerhouse because She is. This is feminine energy, but this is feminine energy that knows her worth, knows her worth. She's integrated her darkness and her light, and she knows how to move in between. So maybe you have an empress in your life, somebody that very nurturing, could be a mother, but this is interesting. It kind of like took this weird turn. Okay, so you or someone in your energy needs to make this choice and step into their power concerning this um backstabbing repeatedly situation that occurred. And then clarifying that I feel like I'm reading a little bit different right now. So maybe you guys want someone, whoever I'm speaking to, feel like I want this lower. You need to try something new, do something differently. Look at it from a different perspective. Maybe look at it as this is all happening for your soul's evolution. So Four of Wands in reverse. This is Aries energy. This is a breakup. This is a breakup of friends or family, the end of a happy home, possibly for someone. Yeah. This is what was once stable and full of life is not anymore. So that's gone. And then we have the Empress here. Okay, I'm gonna get a clarifier for the Empress. I'm gonna Okay, I'm gonna get a different deck. Hang on just a sec. Okay, so I got the angel deck, but yeah, let's go deeper. It's like this Empress, I'm getting this Empress can be you, even if I'm speaking to a masculine. The Empress is a master manifester. Like she knows that she's a creator being and she knows how to create her best life. She's this The Empress is ruled by Venus. Venus is the planet of love, and we were getting love from that butterfly energy, and we have this lover's energy. So really, yeah, if you're still here, this has to do with love. Okay. I guess because I'm hesitant because it looks like this Empress, it feels like this Empress. Oh, okay. There could have been an Empress that manifested um unhappiness. There could be an Empress that manifested unhappiness. Let's go deeper. Hiroshi andari andoshi ki andoyalari andoyandashe. I'm getting this energy of like really immature kids, immature uh boys specifically. I don't know what that's about. All right, let's see here. Mm. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So we have the Seven of Swords again. So now we have it out here twice. So we have deceit, deception, betrayal, backstabbing. There's different degrees to this. You know what you went through. The universe source is definitely validating that you've been through some really fucked up shit. And I pulled it out to clarify, this Empress and this unhappiness. And it's like, yeah, this Empress, for whatever reason, fucking manifested from a place of deception. It doesn't have to be female, but they, so yeah, just they thought they were making something beautiful, but they were coming from a place of self-deception, of self-delusion. Wow. Okay, okay. So yeah, this Empress has these wounds, kind of like what I've been talking about, you guys. And when we manifest from a wounded place, we manifest more wounds. That's why it's so fucking hard to heal. It's so hard to break that cycle. But you can do it. Whoever I'm speaking to, you can do it. And you just start looking yourself in the eye, in the mirror, in the eye, and saying, I am capable. I am capable of creating a life worth living. To me, whatever you define as a life worth living, you're worthy of it. You wouldn't have that vision of it. Some of you, you're, you've had a dream of true intimacy with someone, true intimacy, like, and all that includes and means, right? Which is like, you want to know someone so well that you know where they're manifesting from. And you can have that, but you have to choose to turn the wheel and get off, like get out of the car with whoever this person is who is so wounded inside that they have manifested wounding outside of them. It's like they're hurting, they've hurt you and who knows how many others, and ultimately manifested their own breakdown. Someone's breaking down. I just heard a siren. Oh, I'll be right back.